I'm here with Dell's new G series laptops, their budget-friendly gaming laptop line. This is the G15 and the slightly larger G16. They come in an array of new configurations and, most importantly, color options. This one's white with a fun teal base in the back. Let's jump into what you can get that'll be friendly to your wallet. It's easy to focus on the flashy, super expensive options in the gaming laptop space, but the reality for most shoppers is a much more affordable machine. The G series laptops are out to prove that budget-friendly doesn't have to mean plain or boring, with a sturdy feel and a fun design that betrays their price. First, let's focus in on the cost, because it is still the most appealing aspect. The G15 starts at just $849, a breath of fresh air in today's expensive laptop market. Now, that's a fairly modest configuration with an Intel Core i5 CPU, 8GB of RAM, and a 256GB SSD. The G16 is more of an entry-level to mid-range offering, starting at $1499. As their name suggests, the starting prices are not the only difference. The G15 screen is 15.6 inches, and the G16 is slightly larger at 16 inches. The actual footprints of the laptops are pretty similar at a glance, but you can tell the G16 is a touch larger overall. The G15's display is Full HD, with 120Hz or 165Hz refresh rate options, while the G16 screen is QHD+, with 165Hz or 240Hz options. If you haven't gotten the gist yet, the G16 is a moderately upgraded version of its counterpart in just about all aspects to match the higher price. Coming back around to the design, the pair come in a rainbow array of color options compared to most laptops. From our time with them, it seems the designers put a lot of effort into these colorways and aesthetics that make them stand out, resulting in 3 colors for the G15 and 2 for the G16. The white G15 with the navy rear block is a personal favorite, but most shoppers will find something to like in this mix. Despite the budget pricing, the build is strong and its materials feel premium quality. They aren't super light though. The G16 is especially hefty at 6.01 pounds, and the G15 is not far behind at 5.84 pounds. They're just over an inch thick too, so they're only portable to a point for frequent travelers. We can't speak on the specifics of the components just yet, but both models will utilize 2023's next generation CPUs and GPUs from Intel, Nvidia, and eventually AMD. Naturally, the bottom half of these stacks will be relevant to the G15, and the G16 will offer some higher power options, but there will be a lot of configuration choices for each. The Intel and Nvidia configurations will launch in Q1, while the AMD options will release in Q2, with pricing to be announced closer to the shipping dates. As for the other features these two gaming laptops share, there's a dedicated thermal boosting key, macro keys, and RGB lighting. The lighting options do differ between the two, with the G15 using 1-zone or 4-zone RGB and the G16 just 1-zone RGB, as well as a Cherry MX keyboard option. These two G-series laptops will also see the perks of having bigger, richer cousins at Alienware, inheriting the brand's Element 31 thermal material for improved cooling, which usually is reserved for more premium products. Likewise, a redesigned Alienware Command Center application will come to these laptops along with the 2023 Alienware machines, built to be more intuitive for managing your components, thermals, and system settings. So that's about it for these budget-friendly laptops. If you're looking for something a little more friendly to your wallet, you should definitely consider these. There's a lot of configurations and colors to choose from. Check out our coverage of this laptop and more from CES on PCMag.com.